Alright, I'm here. How you doing, little Max? About to do some drawing. Getting down with the manga stuff. Hoping not casting too much shadow. I'm gonna do little cleanup and detail work. Good. I'm doing pretty well. I'm doing pretty well myself. Right now, I'm gonna do ink washes and final details on some older panels, just to make sure, you know, to finalize them. But yeah, everything's going pretty well. Just working on volume 3, and I have to do some concept work later as well as painting. Let's see. Yeah, I'm just working on my manga, Under God, volume 3. I'm just kind of chilling for the night, you know. Well, working too, but my light just keeps going dim. Might have to get a brighter light for a second. It's casting like a shadow. Let's see, what are we gonna get into? Okay, I think that's all good and nice. Turn it up a bit. Ah, it's that time already. How are you doing, Lady Elena? Yes. About to do some ink washes. I'm going back on older pages and doing some ink washes and screen tones. Right now I'm just like doing some finalizing on the details. I guess I can say. There. The light should be better, but still like casting a shadow. How about that? It's much better. How long have you started? And yo, what's up? How are you doing, Jonathan Perch? Or should I just say Perch? Hold on, give me a second. You said, how long have you started? Oh, I just started like not too long ago. But I was drawing earlier, actually. Let's see, what do we got here? Good, good. Had a busy day today, unexpectedly. Yeah, that happens. Yeah, that's why I'm online at weird times of the day. Like sometimes I'll be on early or at this time instead of being on at 9 or 2. I wanted to be on at 2, but I'm learning that there's always like something coming up. Let's see. On a side note, I don't know if you have Marshall on Discord. Yeah, I do. If you do, let him know you're live. Hello. Yeah, I believe. Yeah, I do. I didn't know if he's like really on there that much. Perch. All right. Right now, I'm like cleaning up, making sure the details are there, and then I'm about to start erasing, and then start adding the ink washes and stuff. But I'm looking for some sound. Hmm. Yeah. All right. So where are we at? Yeah. Out of nowhere, I had a few indie manga people try and start talks with me to join up. So a lot of talking about projects and etc. I'm glad it's chill and draw time. Yeah, me too. Yeah, no, I totally understand. It's one of those things where I can't promise because I'll get, I'm like too tied up in my work at the moment. I'm not trying to sound like a douchebag or an asshole. It's just, I'm already balancing out a lot at the moment. So yeah, so that's what I'm dealing with. So I'm doing like little tedious things. I mean, it's to me, this is necessary. It's like it will bother me if I don't do this. So I imagine so. Under God, and just the painting is a lot for the moment, yes. But I really want to build up the paintings as well, like build up the library for that too. I think this should be good enough. I think, and then I'm gonna go back and say, oh shit, I missed something. But yeah, it's a lot to deal with. But if like someone was like dedicated to like help with the work on some things and like in the business sense and take the weight load of that, that'd be awesome. Because for the most part, I just want to do the creating part, but I understand there's like you have to wear many hats when you're in this business or doing this kind of stuff, especially when you're going the route of self-publishing and all that. So that should be dry pretty good. But just to be safe, I should probably let me touch this page up. While this dries, I'm gonna start erasing the pencil marks and stuff, and then like start doing ink washes. That's why I want to bring video game productions and animation to the table, which is why I'm being careful with who I join with. Yeah, so you just don't want to give your creations just to anyone. Because I do want to start getting anime in production for mangas other than my own. Yeah, that's it's just one of those things. If you know where you want to go with it and you see the path, then I say go for it. I just know me personally, it's just I'm still trying to find my footing and balance in all of it. I need to shake up my ink a bit. It's starting to get it's good to shake up your ink so it doesn't get stagnant and sit there, and then it'll start giving off like a translucent gray tone. So you gotta mix it around to make sure the like ink molecules are like stay true to its pigments. And since those take years, I wanna find a good group and start soon. I assume you've been talking to a lot of groups as well. Right now, this new story, this other manga I'm working on, it's it's gonna be quite interesting. And I was doing a lot of brainstorming on that earlier today while I was painting. It's kind of going all out with this as well. Yeah, but none of them have the Studio Ghibli vibe, which if I they are more Funimation style. I see. They don't that magic. That's the thing. Like it'd be cool to keep that. Create that studio with that kind of magic. Yeah, it's got to have magic. Not all corporate and cold. And it sucks that some companies they'll fall into that. It's like, well, if you want to keep things afloat, you gotta be all cutthroat and dog eat dog world, you know. Thank you, Arts and Chill. How are you doing tonight? Just doing some late night drawing on the manga of Under God Volume 3. I'm just showing progress, sharing the progress. I'm doing good. Doing good. It's gonna be a long night, but it's fine. Got plenty to do. The dream is to get a few other like-minded people and form a Shonen Jump type relationship, like how Dragon Ball Z, One Piece, and Naruto did. Yeah, I sub because this is awesome. Well, thank you. Thank you for the sub. I appreciate that. Arts and Chill. Oh yeah, you guys, please like and sub to this channel. Every little bit helps everything grow and get the word out. I appreciate you. Thank you. Do crossovers and push our worlds into different mediums. So they were doing stuff like that, like how when they did their fighting games and stuff, but have the vibe of Studio Ghibli. I see. Yeah. Oh yeah. It's one of those things. It's bound to happen. But the first, I feel that it's to build that foundation. I feel the more work you put out of your story, so people care about your characters and love them, and you start growing a fan base around your characters and your creations, and then it, like when you make a fighting game and stuff, now it feels like more solid, or like doing those kind of crossovers. Because if they're just new, it's just like they have to get familiar with them again. Familiar with them. Are you going to color it, or is it going to be black and white? Oh, it's going to be black and white. It's going to have gray tones or screen tones and ink washes and stuff. I'm just getting it prepped up for the ink washes right now. Oh yeah, I wouldn't get into full blown gaming until 5 years. Years 1 to 3 manga and anime teasers. 3 and 4 anime, and year 5 is full games. Yeah, it's like a build up to those. It's like a step ladder approach. Okay. Yeah, no, that's yeah, but yeah, no, it's gonna be black and white. This is the third book. The first book you can get a physical, and also the digital is available, but also volume 2 is currently available in download form or digital right now. But I'm working on getting the physicals at the moment. So yeah, don't take this too seriously, but I was smoking and thinking about something. What were you thinking about? What is the series called? Under God. Under God. You can get the physical, all 252 pages. I'll have volume 2 um, ready as soon as possible, and I will let everyone know it's ASAP. My manga series is about done, and I was like, I kind of have time to make a demo of Under God game made in RPG Maker. MB. No, and it comes down to that's gonna, yeah, definitely what you said with the 5 year. I always like love the game Third Strike, Street Fighter Third Strike. I feel like that's like the ultimate Street Fighter game compared to even the new ones they put out. Like it feels like a complete game. Like I feel that there's some things you can add to it, but man, those controls are awesome. I'll leave it at that. Have it in development for 3 years, maybe 4. See, like I I have an idea, and it's been, like I have Dead Mansfield in the other game, uh, before it was called Undergod. It had a working title at the moment, but it was like it pretty much had third strike controls, like Street Fighter, but it had a sidestep too. That was the cool thing. So yeah, if anyone ever plays Street Fighter Third Strike, definitely a awesome game. One of my recommendations. It's up there with the Symphony of the Night, Castlevania. Like those are like my old friends, like my go-to games. I like Crisis also. Very nice. Has development stopped for it? Oh, I mean like where it was going and stuff, like especially how the story changes and all that stuff. There's even a first-person shooter um, that was being done in Blender and programmed with Python. That shit, man, it was fun to do, but that was a pain. Um, but yeah, no. Uh, as of now, no. Like I'm too busy with this. How you doing, LeMay? How you doing tonight? You're sitting here doing some late night drawing, or just drawing. I'm gonna say late night. I saw Python Blender sounds like a hellish nightmare. It was fun. It was fun. It was a bit crazy, especially. I mean, Blender's gotten a lot easier since then. Like even doing like the bump map textures and stuff. But it was so much fun gathering all the materials, like taking photos of like plant life and stuff, and creating a polygon, and then like painting the polygon with the photos that I took. That was cool. And then applying the bump map with the Z, well, not the ZBrush, but the the hell is that thing called? Z map or something. But you applied the bump map underneath your drawings and stuff, and then it gave it that appearance of like when lights hit it, it gave that appearance of like depth. That's good. I'm glad you're doing good, LeMay. I'm glad to have you here as well. It's good that we're all here chilling. I'm gonna go draw and I'll watch you later, mate. Bye. Well, you have a good night, Art and Chill. Thank you. Thank you for stopping by and thank you for the sub. Okay, yeah. Bringing the world to life is very nice to see. Yeah, it was fun. The challenge, but it was exciting. It felt like an adventure itself, gathering the materials. I know it's like some nerd shit, but it was fun. I enjoyed it. That's all that mattered. And it was um, like even taking a picture of the ground and like making like a textured ground in the forest, and then taking that photo of the ground and like just applying it to that texture or to that polygon. It was pretty cool. So yeah, quite exciting. So just doing all the final little details. How you doing, Nolan? How are you doing tonight? That's lit. Since I'm drawing my world in 2D, I get the same experience, just not with photos. Yeah, precisely. Good. I'm glad you're doing good. Okay. Hope everything's going well. How you doing? Tacos legit. What the fuck? This is awesome, man. Would you love to read the manga? Would love to read the manga. Well, you can. You can screenshot this. Come visit us at angelsofrenaissance.com. You can follow me on X, Instagram, and YouTube under that. And come read Under God, Volume 1 and 2. But of course you have to get it. You can get the digital or the physical at angelsoftherenaissance.com. Oh yeah, man, I did screenshot it. The art is awesome. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. And I hope, you like the story as well. And that's the thing too. The art is there, yeah, but it's the story that's what I feel is very important. You know, like story is like important, and I don't want it to look, just be all about the art only, but it's a wholesome. Like I want you guys to enjoy the journey as well. But I appreciate that very much. So haven't read it yet. So yeah, I hope the story's awesome. I like that more in manga than pure spectacle. Yeah, like I feel like the story characters, you see them at their weakest, at their strongest, and you grow with them through this experience, and you're just taking a ride. When did the live stream start? 30 minutes ago. It was like random shit. I was like making sure I was cool to do a stream because it's like random as hell. Like I don't know. Like there's a set time that I want to do it, and then when I do set that time, it's just like, all right. When I start getting ready, it's like then I have tasks to do. It's so crazy. How are you doing, Tip Luke? How are you? Yeah. So that's the thing. So I don't mean to be doing that. Turn this sideways. But yeah. Um, so I figured, since I have the time to do a live, I was like, okay. But when even if I'm not going live, I'm still working on this thing. Like I'm working on this book. So I don't only work on it when I'm live. So I think we're about ready. The other page is ready to go, and we can start ink washing it. I think so. I think so. I gotta put that other fence up here, the higher fence. And the hill has gotta be a little steep over here. So that's almost like a little valley in front of a home. And then the radio tower. Put the roof of a home. And then add the little railings on the tin roof. Such. It won't let me know when it live starts. Literally open the app to check. Huh. I hope I don't have it set on private because I know I had to do a triple check and make sure it was set on public. Because someone said, got a couple messages saying, hey, your videos were set on private, and I did not mean to do that. Alright, I'm back. Had to respond to a text message. Well, hopefully everything is good. I better put that roof over here. Well, I can adjust the height a bit. We can do that. I'm talking to some YouTubers about sponsoring their videos so I can start getting ready to sponsor videos on behalf of the studio I'm with. Oh, that's pretty cool. That's dope. Oh, yeah. I remember you from last stream, Lady Elena. Found the ink pens. Oh, good. Good. I gotta have the little dashes here. Clean that up. There's some trees over here, too. Get a little more ink on this. Good. How about you? Oh, it's between y'all. I'm making sure everything is good because I want to make sure everything's fully dry before we start ink washing. And that other page should definitely be dry. The only thing is, now I'm getting like caught up in the drawing. It's crazy, but no indie studio is doing it, which is crazy. With the right YouTuber, it's a win to have a manga sponsored video. Oh yeah, I'm glad. Yeah, no. Yeah. Have they been around for a while? I need to change the soundtrack. Oops. I got blade of grass. I need to clean this nib off. It's starting to get a little blotchy. Trying to keep it sharp. I'm scouting D&D YouTubers. How long have you been playing D&D? Need something else. No manga or anime YouTubers, rather another fantasy genre crowd. Get them involved and later pitch to anime weebs like myself. What's that mean? Since I was 20, so about a decade. Nice. Dungeons and Dragons equals. Oh, yeah. I have not played D&D in forever. I've watched some people on YouTube play it before. The lore in Warhammer is like freaking deep. I watched some of that. That's pretty crazy too. Okay, I think we're good for the time being. The one thing I am doing and have been for a couple years, I've had booths at a few cons and sold work there. So it'd be legit to be a studio at a con and not a solo. I can see that. Because I also produce shirts and other things for my stuff. I bought a t-shirt maker so that I could launch my own line. I've been collecting everything I need for a while. Yeah, when you start building up like the little, like all your tools and stuff for mass production. Like a shrink wrap machine. That plastic, the shrink wrap is pretty expensive. The booth at a con usually runs at 350 to 750, but you make a killing and you have people there looking to buy original works and stuff. Literally the best place for a manga indie artist. Hits maybe 4 to 5 cons in a year and you're golden. Huh. Yeah, that's the status I need to get at. I would like to soon. But right now it's just building the catalog. Let's see here. It's coming along pretty nice. It's just trying to get it right. Let's see. More grass. More grass. My bad. What? Good. Just gotta make it look like the grass is blowing in the wind. If you said anything, I missed it. My internet crapped out. Oh shit. Um, I mean, I was just saying, right now it would be great to do the con stuff, but at the moment, I'd like to just build up the catalog of books and art and everything before I jump into that. Like I'm taking this year and next year to like really like bust ass and the years to come as well to put out these stories. Especially next year is going to be pretty interesting because of the new title. Excuse me. Trying to move it along so it's not being stiff and staying in one place. It's gotta look like it's like grass looking that way. How are you doing, SMA? That's really cool. Thank you. I appreciate that. It's just working on some manga panels. Old school, traditional. How are you doing tonight? My internet is being so trash right now. Don't you hate that? It's bollocks when it does that. Let's see. I don't have to do all of the grass. It is. It's the watch theme. Is it too loud? I can turn it down. It's kind of chill. It's chill and cool as hell. Cool as ice. Cool as cucumber. But yeah, GoldenEye also is like one of my favorite games. GoldenEye and Perfect Dark. Very good games. I gotta make sure this grass looks right too, because I don't want to lose that detail, that touch, because then it's like, man, that shit was just done real sloppy, man. That's perfect. The GoldenEye music? I think so. I think the GoldenEye music is pretty chill. Because we're about to go to ink washes here. Just gotta make sure this grass is like blowing in the wind. Just throw some four, four leaf clovers in there amongst the tall grass. Then add the shadow between the blades of grass, kind of like to give it some depth so it doesn't look like flat on like white. Because the thing is, it's going to bother me if I don't do this, so bear with me, please. So I'm going to go in between most or all of the little blades of grass quickly as I can, but try not to lose detail as well, you know, because you don't want to spend all day like this, like that. You see what I mean? That's just like nails on a chalkboard. So I've been drawing for 53 minutes. There's 5 people here. If you guys like this video, hit a like. If you're new here, subscribe if you like. I try to be here every day. Well, making it where I'm here every day, kind of logging the process of Under God and I guess my life events and things that happen. So, kind of one of those things. So I can look back at this 100 years from now and be like, man, what was I saying? I could word myself better. Just be really myself. So, yeah. Okay, so got the grass blowing in the wind. I'm sorry, folks. Just can't get off. I can't lay off the grass. I can't. So it gives some sort of like a depth to it as well. It's the little simple things. Happy trees and happy blades of grass. Little life life forms in between it. Everything is alive. Looking back 100 years and questioning yourself is wild. Oh yeah. If you're the same person that you are 100 years from now, you're fucked up. Cause it's like, did you learn anything? Did you, and embrace some life lessons and all that stuff? That's a waste of time and a waste of a human mind and conscience and all that good stuff. It's like man, I hope you know in 100 years, if people can live like 1,000 years, like in their last 50 years, that's when everyone gets like really start aging and stuff. But like if you can live like 1,000 years, people would think different. I hope. Make sure her eyes are lined up so they don't look crooked and stuff. Very true. For real. Like if you're the same person, but no, but yeah, if people did live 1,000 years, they would think different, and they'd probably treat each other better too. I feel that humans are responsible for creating heaven on earth, but also they create hell on earth too. Is your Discord name the same as your socials? Yeah, yeah. I actually I better look at that. When I find, I'll just send it to you on Instagram, and I'll have to add that on my little list. Draw me another character sheet with the social media bubble thing, message bubble with all of my information. So we have grass. Now it doesn't feel all plain and shit, and it feels like there's like it's alive. I don't draw every freaking blade of grass. I'm just gonna turn the damn page. That's fine. You can go ahead and do that. You're good at nature scenery. Kind of insane. I appreciate that. It's just observing. and also not. It's like one of those things you do it enough times, it becomes like walking, and anyone can do this. It's just taking the time and patience. There, I think that's good enough. What do you guys think? It's good enough. I have to tell my hand to stop. It's like going on autopilot. Thank you. So now we got some grass on the ground that needs cut. Now we can jump back to the other page because it should be nice and dry. I mean, it takes minutes for a page to dry, or ink to dry. It depends on like how thick you lay it down. Be right back. Gonna take a quick phone call. Go ahead. I will still be here drawing. And we will come to this, start erasing, do some cleanup. Do some cleanup work. Oh yeah, he's got a big X on his stomach. I'll go ahead and ink that in. I'll do it after I'm done erasing. Such little details that you don't want to forget. And this part I really like when you're erasing all the pencil marks. All the pencils and doing like a cleanup. And it's just something about seeing the ink all cleaned up and nice. It's like you're crafting this and rendering something. Let me bring out the feather, dust it off. Let's see, and which will reveal more pencil marks. We can get rid of it, like such. And then we repeat the process. Then you can start going back over and hit up any highlights or any more little details if you feel you need to. Let's see, and up here, get this barbarian's hair cleaned up, get all the pencil marks out. Or cannibal, I guess I can say. Yeah. And no, I'm not putting my work on Manga Plus creators or whatever that is. I wouldn't do it. And I guess if I did, it'd be like 5 pages or something like that. Nah, I'm good. So yeah, it's good to go back over and look closely. Make sure all your pencil marks are gone. And you want to take it easy. So you don't want to push down too hard on your paper or else it'll tear it up and leave like rough marks, like rough spots and stuff. Get you a good feather. I need a new one. My kitty cat tore this one up. It's tearing it up. So looking for pencil marks. Make sure everything's clean. Like right on his shoulder. Because you want the surface to be nice and smooth. Make sure you ain't got no eraser uh, boogers or whatever. The rolly stuff that comes, the eraser excess. How are you doing? Just in here, about to do some ink washes and making sure everything is nice and clean. I think we're good. Oops. Let's see. All right. So what I'm going to do is get some ink wash, and get that all taken care of. Someone here. I really do enjoy these streams. Thanks for putting the time in for us. Yeah, anytime, every day that I can. It would be odd times, but I guess I gotta find that sweet spot. What artists have you studied to make this art style? Well, I've been drawing for a long time, and I've studied many artists throughout the years. And then, then you come to a conclusion where you kind of like through everything you learn, everything you learn, you kind of like create your own style. So there are many artists that I have learned and watched, even like Renaissance artists. I look at their work, stuff like that. It's like an always like learning process kind of thing. So now I'm going to start doing ink washes. Yeah, so do I. I enjoy doing it at night. It's like something about working at night. It's chill, relax. And it feels kind of like the best time I work. In a way, yes. So the ink washes are pretty much like water and Indian ink, kind of diluted out, but you get some cool effects. And I like to do it over the uh, my pen strokes, so it gives like that depth, you know. And you can push it too. Like when you let it dry, you can go back over with the ink wash and like keep pushing the depth of something. Add a little more paint, a little more wash to this. Just touch the, because I have the sun like coming from above. And this brute, this cannibal is like in his own mind, getting excited about thinking what he's gonna do. Oops. But yes, it definitely gives depth to the work. And then if someone looks closely at the ink wash over the drawing, they'll see that there's brush strokes or strokes of the nib underneath ink washes. So it's not like, oh, I'm just doing this to cover my mistakes or cover up an area. I just want to cover an area that, I kind of want to hide some, my little mistakes or something. Like, no, I don't see that. It's one of those things you just try to work through it. Okay, I need to get this out of my system. It would be awesome to co-create a manga with you. It's a goal of mine within 3. I want to see where I'm at because right now I have a lot that I'm dealing with at the moment, and I'll see where I'm at. That'd be cool. It's I think after of July of next year, I should be like slowing things down just a little bit because there's still volume 6, 7, 8, and 9 to work on for Under God. But yeah, no. But I'm learning that I'm getting faster at this stuff. This is why I said in about 3 years. Oh yeah, in 3 years, yeah, we'll see. There's an idea I've been working on. It's just, you ever have an idea, but it's just like you know what it is, but it's like it just lingers for a long time around you, and you just don't know how to tell it yet, or like put it out quite yet. But you see it, and I'd be honored. Be cool. We'll see where we're at. Yep, the ones I can't tell the way I see. Yeah. Yeah, it's like, yeah, no, I understand. It's like I know, but it's just so hard to explain it. And even I have like if someone I have a hard time even like yeah. I'll go back over and do screen tones once the ink washes are laid out. Then I'll do my screen tones. How are you? How are you doing? I just got here. How you doing, Omer? But I'm gonna wait till I release my first chapter and see how you feel about my style and my manga before I bank on it. Yeah, we'll have to see where we're at because this is gonna be. But yeah, there's still 3 years. What are we talking about? Just working on manga and the future of things. What's gonna happen. What like future goals for this company and everything. I missed 75 minutes of peak. Oh, we just it's cool. We're just chilling. It was like random. Like I didn't know what time I was gonna do this. We just yapping pretty much. Good. I'm doing. Glad you're doing good. Great. I'm glad you're doing great, Omer, as well. It's like yeah, like earlier I wanted to be on, and like the times I do want to be on, it's just like there's always something because I'm dealing with some personal stuff, and that personal stuff can interfere with my schedule time. I'm tired. Just got off work. I understand that. I'm still working on becoming the greatest manga artist that's not from Japan, so just a regular comic book artist. I guess I'll settle for that. No, you're gonna be. No, you gotta be beyond that. You gotta leave a footprint in this world, or just do books because you love to do it. You know, that's how I kind of see it. It's just getting it out there and showing the work and just putting the product out there. I've been learning to draw trees for a couple of days. Good. Drawing trees and plant life and stuff, like actually just sitting there taking the time to put in like in your memory banks. It's a good practice. Still life, especially. Manga, here I come. I'm a manga artist. I mean, you can. I feel like I think you can still put out comics. It's just you got to write that story that really resonates and sticks with people. I love that. I'm working on drawing bigger eyes. Yeah, you gotta practice drawing bigger eyes and draw everything as well. I love that gun on that animal. You have to listen to "Fragile" by Connor O'Kane. It's so relaxing, but I don't think it. Yeah, uh, I might have heard that song. I would. Oh yeah, there's some things I would love to listen to. It's just yeah, the copyright stuff. I draw cute cats really good. I have a couple of them around here. at the studio, kitten Matilda. She's hanging around here somewhere. Yeah, no, no, that's good. I would draw her, but she doesn't like to stand still. I'm just going to draw Sailor Moon the rest of my life. Sailor Moon fan fiction forever. Go ahead. I would. Yeah, well, good luck. Um, I'm curious about that. Fan fiction on it's pretty big. It's like a cult. The creator of Sailor Moon, she's pretty eccentric. Let's see. That's deep. I think it's gonna be looking good. Akira fans, Akira. Fan fiction Simpsons mix forever. I'd like to read the Akira manga because from what I've seen, it's like the movie is like a demo compared to the whole uh, series. Akira, and that should look pretty good. I might have to take a midnight snack, like a lunch break. I've been drawing. It's what 1 hour and 23 minutes. So 7 more minutes. I'm gonna hang around. Animes don't do them justice. I agree. The anime is like a commercial to the book. There's a group out there that redid Akira with Simpsons character of the whole manga. You can find it online and read it for free. I'm not really interested, but I'm reading like a billion different manga. Have you read JJBA yet? What's that? Man, I haven't been able to. I've read a few people's independent indie stuff so far, but I haven't been able to really read anything as of late because I've been so busy. And when I do get some time, I will definitely sit down and read some more stuff. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, yeah. I take it back. I've watched the anime, but I want to read the manga. I only read indie mangas right now. Yeah, that's what I've been reading. I'm about to jump into In Another World with My Gun by Yoshi. So that's the next indie manga I'm about to jump into. I read Penguin Boy. That was fun. That was a fun read. I read a few other people's indie mangas. I've read Purgatory Academy. That's made by Mason McKinney. Uh, I've read Aku Ronin. That was just released. The one shot. So yeah, and Penguin Boy. Yeah, I've mentioned that. Yes. I just started that. Akira manga versus anime was interesting because once the manga was hit, the anime movie was greenlit and got ahead of the manga and had needed a conclusion, which the manga took several years to finish. It's so peak, you can just wait for part 7 JoJo's to be animated. And Another World with My Gun is super peak. F my ass. Yeah, I want to read that. He likes my work too. Yoshi likes my work. He did some fan art of mine. I'm about to do some fan art of his once I read his book. Um, because part 7 of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure is supposedly the best part. All right. I love Freyrin. I think that's how it's spelled. Gray anyway. I've read that or watched that. I need to make another Vampire Hunter D though. That's some real shit. It's due for. It's about time for another Vampire Hunter D. I like Vampire Hunter D. Freyrin is. Oh yeah. You can watch it free on YouTube. Vampire Hunter D and Vampire Hunter D Bloodlust. They came apart like 20 years apart. So yeah, it's about that time. It's time for D to have another book or another anime movie. That's what I'm screaming. I rewatched that over and over. Yeah, oh yeah, that's a classic. We sit back and like have you some, and then watch some Vampire Hunter D back to back. It's perfect. What can go wrong? Yes, thank you. I mean, there might be a reason Steel Ball Run of JoJo's Part 7 has a higher rating than Vagabond. Huh. Yeah, I need to catch up on the JoJo's. I had a coworker, and she was a JoJo bean, is what she called herself. I was like, what's a JoJo bean? She said, oh, I love JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. I was like, oh, okay. I see. Very interesting. My favorite anime, though, hands down, is Ghost in the Shell. I like it. I like it. Story wise and everything. One of my favorite, I'm gonna say Berserk '97. I like that. Um, Even like offbeat, like B film animes, like stuff that's like not good. I like watching those too, like bad anime films, like because they're fun to laugh at and they're interesting. But also like, um, but I do like good stuff as well, definitely, But it's just kind of fun watching, finding the bad ones. I like JoJo. I hate season 1 though. That's a classic. Alright, I'm gonna draw for like 5 more minutes. Probably need to eat something. Take a break. Hit her eyes with some screen tone. Bring that out. Did you just say seasoned? The JJBA disrespect will not be tolerated. You better fix that, Homer. Yeah, I enjoyed JoJo. Season 12 had Phantom blood though. What's going on? I'm on live stream. I'll be up in a couple minutes. I'm about to get off actually. Thank you. It's coming out. It'll be done tonight. He likes the painting so far. It's coming out. But I'll be up in a couple minutes. Let's see here. So we put the ink washes in. As such, I'm gonna let it dry a bit. Let's see here. Make sure I ain't got too much. I appreciate you guys being here tonight and stopping through everything in motion. Seriously, no, for real. I appreciate you guys stopping in and just checking out everything. Yeah, it looks good on her. I can always come back and then bring out stuff. How you doing, Raging Fran? Fran? About to. Man, I've been on here for an hour 36. Wow. Just doing some cleanup and final touches. Then gotta do the screen tones. It's those little processes, the little touches and everything that makes everything pop and brings life to a page and a panel. So I feel it's necessary to do all these processes. Still working on the game, by the way. That's what's up. Why do I only have 75 experience points? I don't know. I didn't even know you guys were getting experience points from this. From just being on here. I can't even see it. And you have been commenting a bit too. Man, my brain is like hurt, hurting right now. I bet. Let's see. Yeah, no, I don't know why it's taking your XP away. I'm not doing it. I swear I'm not. You see both of my hands on the screen. I gotta white that out and put her little baggy behind her. All right, everyone. I think I'm gonna like stop for a little bit and I'll get back to it later tonight. My top of my right side of my brain's like hurting now. So I appreciate you guys stopping by and watching the arts. Um, but if you guys like, uh, check out angelsandrenaissance.com, and you can pick up your copy of Under God, Volume 1 and Volume 2. And you can come read it. And you can support the movement. I guess if there is one, we're making one, I guess. The studio and the upbringing and the whole growth of everything. If you guys want to support, go check out angelsrenaissance.com and you can get Under God, the physical copy and the digital copy, $10. You're getting a ton of pages as well with quality. And I might be on later tonight, I hope, but if I am, I have to still draw and work regardless. But my brain is hurting right now, and I think I'm gonna go put it down for a second. But thank you guys so much for being here, and I'll see you guys later. All right, maybe. We'll see. We'll see where we're at. But you guys have a good night, and thank you. It could be the heat, but at the same time, I mean, I'm in a cold area right now, so it's just, I don't know. Maybe these headphones are in my head, but I'll see you guys. I'll probably see you guys later. We'll see where we're at. But for the meantime, for real, you guys have a good night, and thank you. Thank you so much for stopping by.